So I accidentally pressed the record stop button when I was trying to zoom in. This is a direct continuation of the last video. I was commenting that that's what chess players do. They see things. So we found the first love in blossom trees. Blossom trees adds perfectly to love, 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 162. And now we're finding the three loves. Well, the corners, the first and last letter of blossom, the first and last letter of trees, 39 plus 15 makes 54 perfectly. That is so cool. We just captured the rooks of the chessboard, all four of them, add to 54 equals love. Wow. We've already proven mathematically that the Triune God takes the glory for all blossom trees in the history of the universe. Now we're just going to the uttermost. So let's find our second love. Well, we see an L and O, of course, which is 27, but we will not be able to find another 27 by my analysis based on what I'm looking at here. So, well, it's obvious. I see an obvious one we can do here. We can do another 39 plus 15 combo. Let's see, 24. Yeah, you can go 24 plus 15 plus 15. That's an obvious combo. This is really cool. What we've got left is we've got 4 letters that don't divide by 3 and 4 letters that do. And the SE are very cool because they make 24 AAA. So this is so cool. You know, I'm just going to change colors slightly. Let's put this S and E together to make 24 AAA. And then you got so many options here. This is crazy how blossom trees is love, love, love. So you got the S and the E in the center. They are literally at the dead center of both words. 3 letters left and right, 2 letters left and right, 24 AAA. That's beautiful. That goes well with the symmetry we've already got in the rooks captured. And then we just need to add 30 points on top of that to make 54, which equals love. Well, we got 2 options. We can put the L and the R together, 12 plus 18 to make 30, or we can put the O and the O together to make 30, 15 plus 15. I'm going to put the O and the O together. We're going to have to do it because then we get beautiful coloration, in my opinion, in terms of the balance of this all. So Team Orange is a second love, and then we'll pull the green. It's like you're putting the puzzle pieces together. Now there's nothing left to do. You got perfect alignment here. Now you've got this S and E, which makes another 24 AAA, and then the L plus R is 30 perfectly. There's our final love. Wow. That is too divine. And I'm glad this is all on video because it's so important to record these things when you see them, because there's so many of them. It's you know, to memorize all this, and then you've just got to it's got to be recorded. You got to memorize it. So look at that. Blossom trees equals love plus love plus love. I draw a heart to represent love equals 54. So just for completeness sake, let's draw the 3 loves in the colors that we painted this divine phrase, blossom trees. Okay. There you go. So the 3 loves found in blossom trees. Just make sure that's on video. BMTS equals love. LRSE equals love. SEOO equals love. Love, love, love. That's why all blossom trees exist. Is for love. For the love of God. For the love of man. For the love between God and man. And for the love between man and woman and fellow family members of God's creation people. Made in the image of God. That's why blossom trees exist, and we've just proven it mathematically. God is love. There you go. And so that's huge. 2 of the biggest revelations of all time in a single morning. As I delivered my newspapers this morning, it was blossom trees throughout the route. And in particular, there's some very profuse ones that are overwhelming. And they're starting to just drop the blossoms on the ground and it's just this carpet. So, blossom trees equals love, love, love. And then I encourage someone to solve that phrase that came out of my mouth. Blossom trees with lots of blossoms. Not only do we have lots of blossom trees, but they all have lots of blossoms. I love how the plural is always everywhere because God himself is three persons. It's like one tree clearly wasn't enough. Can you imagine if in all of this town there was just a single tree that had a single blossom on it? You can't imagine that because that's not who God is. You don't just have one, and then of course you don't just have one blossom tree that only belongs to one guy that has lots of blossoms on it. No, you have lots of blossom trees with lots of blossoms. Now do the math on that phrase that I just spoke. It divides by 3 like practically every word. Lots of blossom trees with lots of blossoms. Now if the children would just learn how to share like they're supposed to, and love God and take care of his creation like they're supposed to, we would all have lots more blossom trees and flowers everywhere and more love everywhere in our lives. If an entire generation was soaked in all of this knowledge from the day they were born, you would have an entire populace of people that were so full of love. They would be so happy, like no other group of people in the history of the universe. Let it come in Jesus' name. Blossom trees. Love, love, love. And then, wow. I cannot preach enough on the superior love of Jesus and the Trinity at large for you rather than any other person or group of people on this planet. I had the most pleasurable sleep and intimacy time with God, like just this last night. God will love on you. Here's a very special truth for you. The most insanely loving thing you can imagine, the most insanely loving person you can imagine, and romantic. Jesus is higher than that. Because you, a mortal human, tainted by sin, yet made in the image of God, you are capable of imagining incredible love towards, well, that is Jesus. Jesus is even higher than that. Jesus' love towards you is infinitely superior to any human being's love that has ever been shown to you. People are agitated because they do not spend any time in the presence of Jesus. They are estranged from the love of the Trinity. Okay. you spend as much time in personal prayer and meditation, and you spend as much time waiting on the Lord, you spend as much time waiting on the Lord, waiting for His love to come upon you, just waiting in silence, in your private space, free from interruption, guaranteed free from interruption. You spend as much time in silence there, waiting until you feel the love of God. In the highest levels imaginable. That's all you have to do, is wait. In silence. And keep waiting. And He will lavish it on you. If everyone did this, people would be far more loving and far more at peace with themselves and far happier at all times, everywhere. So, there you go. Wow. Blossom trees. Love, love, love.